Alright, we've got an angle theta, and its terminal side of the angle lands on the point 4, -1, which means we could make a reference triangle here by going right 4 and down 1. And that reference triangle becomes a right triangle, and because it's a right triangle, we will have the tools of SOHCAHTOA. And so this is the angle theta. This small angle in here would be, if this is a reference triangle, this small angle is the reference angle, and the sine of the reference angle is the same as the sine of theta. Like, they're the same, so I can think of them as the same now. At least the trig values of those angles are the same. So from this angle, I know opposite and adjacent, so I could answer tangent quickly. Tangent's opposite over adjacent. And with tangent, I could give cotangent pretty quickly because it's just its reciprocal. The other two require me to know the hypotenuse. And I don't know that yet, but with the minute and Pythagorean theorem, we can get that done. So leg squared plus leg squared is hypotenuse squared. Looks like the hypotenuse has a length of square root of 17. Hypotenuse is always positive length, so you don't have to try to think about whether it's positive or negative because it's going down or down to the right or whatever. Hypotenuse is always positive. So sine is opposite over hypotenuse, and we need to rationalize that. So negative square root of 17 over 17. Cosecant's the reciprocal, so you could take the reciprocal of this and then rationalize, and that would get you to the same answer. Or you could just go back here and say, wait, sine is also equal to that. Let me flip that one over. That's a little bit quicker. Okay, cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. This one needs to be rationalized, so multiply the top by the square root of 17 and the bottom by the square root of 17. Remember, square root of 17 times square root of 17 just gives you 17. That's why that works out so nicely. Secant's the reciprocal of cosine, so I'm going to flip it way back over here so that I don't have to rationalize. And these two were the easy ones, so now I've got all 6.